Okay, it's Paul here from freedomtraderpro.com. Now, in this video, I'm going to kind of do something a little bit different today. I'm actually going to do a top-down analysis as I see the markets on CADJPY. Okay, this isn't signals. I'm not suggesting that you get into this trade. I'm just analysing the markets as I see them and as I see exactly what's going on right now. So if you're brand new to this channel, please consider subscribing. As I say, I do put out a couple of videos each and every week to help you move forward in your journey. But in this video, let's get to it. So I'm on the monthly time frame here. This is live charts. It's Tuesday, the 31st of August. And the way I'm looking at these charts, I'm just going to go from the monthly and I'm going to kind of just go down each time frame and mark up what I see basically. Okay, so we've got this expansion here. I mean, currently the market is expanding on the monthly time frame. It's broken structure here. It's broken structure here. So in my opinion, we are in a bullish trend on the monthly time frame. Okay, so let's just come down to the weekly. As I say, we're still here. We've broken structure. This is our break of structure here on the weekly. We've got higher highs, higher lows, higher high. This here is coming down and mitigating something probably further down here. I still believe this is in a bullish trend, which I'm going to show you in a second because I'm just going to mark it up on the daily what I see. So I would say we're still in a bullish trend on the weekly time frame. So daily time frame here. What we've got here, okay. So let's start to put some stuff on the chart. So we've got these two equal lows here, which have been taken out by this spike down by the banks. They've driven price down through these equal lows to take liquidity. And in my opinion, they're now starting to drive price back up in a bullish direction. So let's just come down to the 8 hour actually for a minute. We can see here break of structure is there. Now if we go to the line chart just to see that, we've got our structure here on the 8 hour. That is where I would say structure was. We've got our break of structure on the 8 hour. Let's just come back to the normal chart. We've got some imbalance down here. There's actually a tiny bit of imbalance in there. I'm just going to mark this up as imbalance. There's some more imbalance in here. Okay. If we just zoom in, you can see that a little bit better. So we've got the imbalance there. We've got some more imbalance here. So an imbalance is going to act as a magnet. Basically, price is going to be drawn towards imbalance because it acts as a magnet in there. Okay, so what have we got here then? Let's just come down to the 4 hour time frame. Now, in my opinion, looking at this here, price has broken structure here. It's taken liquidity on the daily. So we've got our liquidity here, which has been taken. It's spiked down. It's broken structure on the 4 hour, which in my opinion tells us that price is bullish. Okay. But let's look at this section here. Okay. Let's just zoom in here a little bit. So what I see here, I'm going to drop down to the 2 hour on this one. Okay. So price is mitigated off of this candle here. So if we look at it's actually the lowest point of that candle on the 2 hour. It's actually tapped that, given us an expansion. This here is creating a flag on the 2 hour. Now if we come back to possibly a 15-minute, I'd imagine it's mitigated off one of these here. I'd say that one there is our 15-minute. You can see it's just tapped that. And now it's actually broken structure again on the 15-minute, which is here. Okay, so we've broken structure on the 15-minute. So let's just come back up to the hour. Let's just, I know we're a little bit all over the place. This is just me kind of going through the chart and kind of seeing what we're up against. So what we've got here now, in my opinion, price is going to come down to this imbalance, probably something down here. If we just come back to the 4 hour, we've got this banker's candle here. I'm looking at price to come back down here, which is going to fill in both of these imbalances here before taking off. So I'm looking for price to actually come in a bearish direction, come down to here, and then go bullish. Because as I say, if we come back here again, we've got price hasn't broken structure here, you see. So we've got our structure is here. We haven't actually closed above this point. If we come to the line chart, you can see that. We've got our structure here. As you can see, price hasn't closed above. So we're still bearish, okay? So price has broken structure here, flagging back. It's now broken this structure point here. And in my opinion, we're going to be looking at mitigating this candle here, okay? And if I just put the fibs on there just to see what we've got, our 71 to 78, which is where I like to take my entries, is there, which is right inside this candle here. So I think I'm reasonably happy to potentially set a pending order on that. And as I say, it's 10 o'clock in the evening here in the UK. This will probably dance around a little bit over the next few hours, and potentially I'm looking for price to potentially do this. Okay, I'm looking for price to basically do that. So let's just have a look, risk to reward on this. So we take it off the bottom of the open of this candle here. I'm just going to highlight that candle. So it's that candle there. Okay. And I'm going to take it right to the top of that, and I'm going to take it down to the open of this candle here, which is the open of the 4 hour. So this is what I'm looking for price to do, is to come back down to here. Now that is a 1, let's just drag it over here. It's a 1 to 13 trade. Okay. Now we could just take it to the lows here, which is a 1 to 5. Or we could take it all the way down here. In fact, what I'm going to do on this trade, 1 to 5 is the minimum that I look to take. I'm actually just going to take a 1 to 5 on this trade, because what it may do, as I say, we've got liquidity here. Price may come down here. We've got, let me get rid of that box so I can see what's going on. Got spike, nothing's broken structure there. So yeah, I'm reasonably happy with that trade for a 1 to 5. Now, as I say, I'll potentially going to have a look at this in the morning, see what's going on, get an entry in here somewhere. This markup, as I say, it's not meant to be any trade advice or signals or anything like that. I'm just literally marking up what I see on the chart. So effectively, this is a reverse trend trade on the higher time frame, because we're going in a bearish direction. Price is now bullish, but I'm reasonably happy with that trade. We've got a 14.9 pip stop loss, 74.6 pip take profit. So yeah, I'm just gonna, as I say, I know this video is a little bit all over the place. I just wanted to kind of throw it out there, see what, so you guys can kind of see my thought processes when I'm marking up the charts and things. If you think more of these videos would help you, I can do one of these on a daily basis or a couple of times a week just to show you me marking up the chart, show you my thought processes and everything else. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think, if these sorts of videos would be helpful. But that is pretty much what I'm looking at the moment. I'm going to move that just to there. I'm just going to take the 1 to 5 at the moment. That gives me a 1 to 5 trade, and then I'm going to see what kind of reaction I get here. And I might just leave it to run all the way back down to here, because if we do put the fibs, let me just put the fibs on this here, up there. So our 71, 78 is now, that's our kill zone, which sits very nicely in that 4-hour bankers candle there. So yeah, that's potentially what I'm looking at. And then I'll probably look for an entry down here. So off of the open of this, stop loss here, and then we've got targets up here. And that's only a 1 to 3 trade, so I'll probably take the 50% of that candle, which is roughly there. And that takes us, we can probably get a 1 to 5 out of that if we play around with it. Anyway, we can see what price does down there. We can possibly get a double mitigation entry on that. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at for CADJPY at the moment. So I hope this video has been helpful. If you're brand new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you want me to do more of these types of videos to help you in your analysis. And I will talk to you again in another video real soon. Take care.